Have you ever wondered why your stomach churns when you're nervous or why comfort food eases stress? These aren't just coincidences. There's a fascinating, complex link between our gut and our brain that's been the subject of scientific curiosity for years. This connection, often referred to as the gut-brain axis, plays a significant role in how we feel, both physically and emotionally. Let's think of our body as a bustling city. Just like how different districts communicate with each other for smooth functioning, our body has its own intricate network of communication. And one of the main highways of this network is the gut-brain connection. It's a bi-directional communication route where traffic flows both ways, from the brain to the gut and vice versa. Now, what's the language of this communication, you might ask? It's a complex blend of hormones, nerves, and biochemical signals. It's like the body's own version of Morse code, conveying messages that affect everything from digestion to mood. The gut isn't just responsible for breaking down food and absorbing nutrients. It's also home to a thriving community of trillions of bacteria known as the microbiome. These microscopic residents do more than just aid digestion. They interact with the gut-brain axis, influencing our mental health in ways we're only just beginning to understand. When we're stressed, the brain sends signals to the gut, which is why we might experience that familiar knot in our stomach. But the communication isn't one way. The gut can also send signals to the brain. For instance, certain gut bacteria produce chemicals that affect our mood, such as serotonin, a neurotransmitter that helps regulate happiness and anxiety. So, the next time you reach for that piece of chocolate to lift your spirits or feel butterflies fluttering in your stomach before a big presentation, remember it's your gut-brain axis at work. The connection between our gut and our brain is more than just a physical link. It's a dynamic, ongoing conversation that affects our entire well-being. Believe it or not, your gut might be the secret to understanding your brain better. So, what exactly is the gut-brain connection? It's a fascinating web of interactions and influences that our gut microbiome has on our nervous system. Let's delve a little deeper into this. First, let's talk about the gut microbiome. This is essentially a community of trillions of microorganisms, including bacteria, fungi, viruses, and other microbes that reside in our gut. These little creatures are not just freeloaders, they're vital to our health. They help us digest food, produce important nutrients, fight harmful microorganisms, and even regulate our immune system. Now, how does this gut microbiome interact with our brain? This is where the vagus nerve comes into the picture. The vagus nerve is the longest cranial nerve running from the brain to the abdomen. It serves as a two-way street, allowing messages to flow back and forth between the gut and the brain. So when the microbes in your gut digest food, they produce various byproducts. Some of these byproducts can communicate with the brain via the vagus nerve. For instance, certain gut bacteria produce neurotransmitters like serotonin and dopamine, which can signal to the brain and influence our emotions, mood, and overall mental health. This is not just theoretical talk, there's robust scientific evidence to back this up. In a study published in the journal Nature, scientists found that mice without gut bacteria had different levels of key chemicals related to mood in their brains compared to normal mice. When these germ-free mice were colonized with normal gut bacteria, the levels of these chemicals in their brains normalized. In another study, published in the Proceedings of the National Academy of Sciences, researchers found that feeding mice a specific strain of lactobacillus bacteria reduced their anxiety and depression-like behavior. The researchers discovered that this was due to the bacteria producing a metabolite that acts on the vagus nerve. Moreover, a review of 26 studies published in General Psychiatry concluded that probiotics, which are beneficial bacteria, can help reduce symptoms of depression. This suggests that manipulating the gut microbiome could be a potential strategy for treating mental health disorders. But remember, the gut-brain connection is not a one-way street. Just as the gut can influence the brain can also exert a powerful influence on the gut. Stress, for instance, can disrupt the balance of bacteria in the gut, leading to gut-related issues such as irritable bowel syndrome. The gut-brain connection is a fascinating field of study, and it's changing the way we understand mental health. It's shedding light on how our diet and lifestyle can impact not just our physical health, but also our mental well-being. So the next time you're having a gut feeling, remember it might be your brain talking to you. So how does our gut influence our mood? A question that has intrigued scientists for years. As we delve into this intriguing mystery, let's first understand that our gut is not just a food processing plant. It's a complex, highly sophisticated organ system that produces a variety of chemicals, including neurotransmitters. Neurotransmitters are chemical messengers that enable our brain cells to communicate with each other. They play a crucial role in determining our mood. You've probably heard of serotonin, the so-called feel-good hormone. It's interesting to note that around 90% of our body's serotonin is produced in the gut, not the brain. Our gut also produces another neurotransmitter called GABA, which helps control feelings of fear and anxiety. When the gut is healthy and functioning properly, it produces the right amount of these mood-regulating chemicals, contributing to our emotional well-being. Now let's talk about the concept of the second brain. It might sound like something out of a science fiction novel, but it's a real thing. The second brain, or the enteric nervous system, is a network of over 100 million neurons lining our gut. It operates independently from our first brain, the one in our heads, but they communicate with each other through the vagus nerve. The second brain doesn't help us solve puzzles or write essays, but it does play a crucial role in our emotional well-being. It can sense environmental threats and stresses and respond by producing neurotransmitters that influence our mood. So the state of our gut can directly affect our mood. A healthy gut can promote good mental health, while an unhealthy gut might contribute to mood disorders like anxiety and depression. This complex interplay between our gut and brain might just be the key to understanding our emotional health. By focusing on maintaining a healthy gut, we might be able to improve our mental health and overall well-being. And who knows, maybe in the future we'll be prescribing probiotics alongside antidepressants. But what does all this mean for those of us struggling with mental health disorders? You see, our gut and brain are like two peas in a pod. When they're not in sync, it's not just your stomach that feels the impact. Your mental health can take a hit too. Picture this: billions of bacteria residing in your gut, each playing a part in your overall health. But what happens when there's an imbalance in this microscopic community? Well, research has shown that it could lead to a variety of mental health issues, including depression and anxiety. Let's delve into this further. In a healthy gut, beneficial bacteria are plentiful and keep harmful ones in check. They produce substances like short-chain fatty acids that strengthen the gut barrier, reduce inflammation, and communicate with the brain through various pathways. However, when harmful bacteria outnumber the beneficial ones, it can disrupt this harmony. This imbalance, known as dysbiosis, can lead to a leaky gut, where unwanted substances escape into the bloodstream, causing inflammation. This inflammation can then affect the brain, potentially leading to mental health disorders. Remember, your gut and brain are in constant communication. The gut sends signals to the brain and vice versa. The messages they exchange can influence your emotions and mood, so when your gut is in turmoil, your brain can feel it too. This notion is supported by numerous studies. For instance, a study published in the journal Molecular Psychiatry found that people with major depressive disorder had significantly different gut bacteria compared to those without the disorder. Another study in the Journal of Psychiatric Research discovered that participants with anxiety had a different composition of gut bacteria than those without anxiety. Such findings suggest a fascinating link between our gut health and mental health disorders. Let's also consider the role of the vagus nerve, the primary route of communication between the gut and the brain. Studies have shown that stimulation of this nerve can have antidepressant effects and improve mood. This again underscores the importance of a healthy gut-brain connection. Moreover, research has shown that certain probiotics, often referred to as psychobiotics, can potentially improve mental health. These beneficial bacteria can influence the gut-brain axis and have shown promise in alleviating symptoms of depression and anxiety. But remember, while these findings are compelling, they're just the tip of the iceberg. The field of gut-brain research is young, and there's still much to discover. However, one thing stands clear. The health of our gut microbiome plays a significant role in our mental health. It's a complex, intricate dance between two systems that we're only just beginning to understand. Indeed, our gut health could be a vital player in the battle against mental health disorders. As our understanding grows, so too does the potential for new, innovative treatments for mental health disorders that target the gut-brain connection. So, if our gut health is so important, how can we improve it? The answer to this lies in a few simple lifestyle changes that can have a profound impact on your gut health and potentially your mental health. Let's delve into these. Firstly, it's crucial to nourish our gut with a diverse range of foods. Our gut is home to trillions of microbes, each favoring different types of food. The more diverse our diet, the more diverse our microbiome can become, leading to a healthier gut. So, aim for a rainbow on your plate. Include various fruits, vegetables, legumes, beans and whole grains. These foods are rich in fiber, which acts as a fuel for our gut bacteria, helping them to thrive. Secondly, consider incorporating prebiotics and probiotics into your diet. Prebiotics are a type of dietary fiber that feed the friendly bacteria in your gut. Foods like bananas, asparagus, oats and apples are great sources. On the other hand, probiotics are live bacteria and yeasts that are good for your health, especially your digestive system. You can get them from fermented foods like yogurt, kimchi, sauerkraut and kefir. By eating both prebiotics and probiotics, you are essentially nurturing your gut with the right balance of good bacteria, which can have a positive impact on your mental health. Next, let's talk about managing stress. Chronic stress can wreak havoc on your gut, disrupting the balance of your gut bacteria, leading to what's known as gut dysbiosis. This imbalance can negatively impact your mental health. So it's vital to incorporate stress management techniques into your routine. This could be anything from practicing mindfulness or yoga to getting regular exercise or simply spending time in nature. These activities can help decrease the body's stress response and in turn promote a healthier gut. Lastly, it's essential to maintain a healthy sleep pattern. Our gut microbes follow a daily rhythm, much like our own sleep-wake cycle. Disrupting this cycle, say by staying up late or eating at irregular times, can disturb your gut health. Prioritizing good sleep hygiene can therefore play a crucial role in fostering a healthy gut and a healthy mind. Remember, it's not always easy to make these changes overnight. It's about making small, gradual adjustments to your lifestyle. And while these tips are a great starting point, it's always a good idea to consult with a healthcare professional or a dietitian for personalized advice. By taking care of our gut, we might just be taking the first step towards better mental health. So, let's start today. Nourish your gut, manage your stress, and sleep well. Your gut and your brain will thank you for it. So, what does the future hold for mental health? As we continue to delve into the fascinating world of the gut-brain connection, we find ourselves at the precipice of a revolution in the way we approach mental health disorders. The intricate relationship between our gut and our brain not only broadens our understanding of the human body, but also opens up new avenues for treatment and prevention. Imagine a future where we no longer rely solely on generic medications to treat complex mental health disorders. Instead, we could have personalized treatments tailored to an individual's unique gut microbiome. The idea might seem far-fetched, but with the rapid advancements in our understanding of the gut-brain connection, this could be a reality sooner than we think. Currently, most mental health treatments focus on managing symptoms, often with a one-size-fits-all approach. However, as we learn more about the gut-brain connection, we can start to see the potential for treatments that target the root cause of these disorders. This could lead to more effective therapies that not only manage symptoms but also promote overall well-being. The road to this future is paved with research. Scientists are already exploring how different gut bacteria can influence our mood and mental health. The next step is to understand how we can manipulate these bacteria to improve our mental health. This could involve anything from probiotics and prebiotics to more complex interventions like fecal microbiota transplants. Nevertheless, the possibilities don't stop there. With the advent of genomic sequencing technologies, we could even see the development of precision medicine based on an individual's gut microbiome. This could lead to treatments that are not only more effective, but also have fewer side effects. Indeed, the future of mental health looks promising, and the gut-brain connection is at the forefront of this revolution. As we continue to unravel the mysteries of our bodies, we are reminded of the immense potential that lies within us. In the realm of mental health, it seems our gut instincts might be more important than we ever imagined.